The meeting focused on the threat posed by radicalized militants returning from Syria and Iraq and agreed on a series of measures to counter cross-border terrorism. The two sides also addressed regional challenges posed by terrorism groups in Southeast Asia, as well as concerns that ISO is trying to establish the caliphate in the Philippines.
A few years ago, when the nuclear tests first began, I also sensed some threat and often thought to myself, what if war really breaks out? But as provocations and threats from North Korea continue, I think I have become numb to them.
The message I got from North Korea's missile launch was not, "We are really going to hit you," but more of, "We are not someone to be taken lightly." I thought that it's not right for South Korea to react along the same line, but that both the South and North need the wisdom to talk things out.
탄도미사일을 발사한 것은 인도적 교류와 긴장 완화를 바라는 우리 정부와 국제사회의 기대를 저버리는 무모한 행위입니다. 군은 한미연합 방위 태세를 강화하고 한미동맹 차원의 협력 체계를 긴밀히 유지하면서 추가 도발에 대비해야 할 것입니다.
North Korea state television has broadcast pictures of the launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile, with leader Kim Jong-un personally supervising the midnight launch of the rocket. Pictures show the rocket lifting off in a fiery blast in darkness, followed by photos of the North Korean leader cheering with military aides. State-run media also released a note allegedly by Kim Jong-un saying second test launch approved to launch night of the 28th. Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe says the international community must step up the heat on North Korea. As long as North Korea continues these provocations, the United States, South Korea, China and Russia and the whole international community must closely cooperate and apply additional pressure. Cameras in the north of Japan captured a flash of light in the night sky at the same time the North Korean missile came down in nearby waters after allegedly flying for just over 47 minutes.
North Korea's latest intercontinental ballistic missile test has been met with condemnation from the international community after the rocket flew higher, further and for longer than any other tested by the secretive regime. It is arguably the country's most successful missile launch to date, reaching an altitude of around 3,000 kilometers and landing within Japan's exclusive economic zone. The launch came only hours after new sanctions were slapped on North Korea by Japan. Whose Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said that the US, South Korea, China, Russia and indeed the whole international community must closely cooperate. He said